It's really only forced us at TP to make sure that we're very innovative and on the breaking edge of the human-to-human interaction. I think AI has really been a disruptor across the space, both within our organization as well as within our client organizations. There's still a real evaluation effort that's happening to determine where you can really integrate AI into the space. The very interesting and most poignant in our space is the fact that there's a lot of work to be done, particularly in new hire training, in quality assessments, in systems and development, that this will really enable us from the get-go in the front line at the TP experts level be the most successful they can be in every interaction that they're taking. I think emotional intelligence has always been important in who we are and what we do and how we show up for each other, our employees and people, just generally speaking. It becomes even more important in the embracement of AI because you're not going to have these fast adopters of AI, and there's still going to be a need for people-to-people interaction. When you lean in to think about that from an enablement perspective, like the frontline, the TP experts, the experts across the world, that enablement I think is the most exciting part for all of us, because it's something that isn't really known in the market as an opportunity or a friction point. But really, at the end of the day, when you're enabling those people with all the vastness of the technology, then you're only creating a better customer experience on the outset. Since I've been in the business for a little over 30 years, I think I've seen all of the advancements take place, over the decades. At times we refer to them as surfing the waves, right? Because there's always something happening, whether it's technology, RPA, now AI, robots in the past, chat, like all of these systems really have become enablers, but it hasn't really changed necessarily what the value of what we have to do. It changes how we have to deliver that value, and delivering that value in those high-end customer interactions, or what I would consider kind of the critical interactions. It's really only forced us at TP to make sure that we're very innovative and on the breaking edge of the human-to-human interaction, and that interaction is always enabled with everything that it needs. TP can help our partners, our prospects, our clients really lean in on the technology, because the best thing that TP does is we are involved with our experts every single day. So we have an opportunity at every interaction to know where we have friction points or where we have opportunities. It could be training as a service, it could be workforce as a service or quality as a service, but we can overlay the technology that's needed today to help create a better experience, all under the lens that same experience just enables our TP experts to be able to lean in with less system time, as simple as system time or training time, and really just lean in and focus on that customer interaction when it's happening. We're just barely cracking the egg on this front. Like, there is so much opportunity when you think about an end-to-end experience, which is to look at things autonomously to say, where are you spending your time that's not completely focused on this connection? TP is a strong adopter of AI in our internal processes and in our internal training. And yeah, the nature of work is going to change with the adoption of AI and/or any former technology that has come from the decades before. Because what it does is it creates a less need for an interaction at a human-to-human level for the more simpler transactions. When those simpler transactions, by the way, for decades have been automated, what that leaves is the higher end, higher emotional, higher energy interactions that are going to be hitting the TP experts and other experts around the world. And you have to be enabled to deal with crisis management and large human emotion and really interactions that are coming in that need somebody to meet them where they need to be met in that moment. And it's not easy to do, but it's meaningful. And when you're enabled and you have the right level of training, you can do that in a way that enriches that interaction with that customer. And I mean, what better thing can you do?